You guys know I've already had a whole bunch of theories about this. Tory Lanez, what happened that day. We followed the entire trial. We have a playlist on this because we were making episodes as the trial days were going and trying to recap. Tory Lanez is my man's. Met him so many times. I met so many celebrities, and still to this day, out of everyone I've ever met, Tory Lanez is by far the most humblest dude. And I've never had a bad relationship with no artist that I've ever met. Everybody's dope. Everybody's cool. But it's just something about Tory that, in pause, you really felt like you was chilling with your mans. Like, literally, me and Tory, we already chopped it up like 3 separate different occasions. He showed love. He even wore my clothing brand for one of his first show ever in Boston, Massachusetts, on the Lost Cause tour. Wore my clothing brand, everything. Like, bro, he ain't have to do that. He ain't known me for longer than 3 hours that day. He ain't have to do that. Came back, opened up for Young Thug on the Barter 6 tour, showed love once again. Let me post up with them, let me chill with them, took pictures with me. You didn't have to do that once again. You didn't have to do that for me. We came to Miami, we finally thought this was the time, bro. Like, we was in Orlando when Tory was during the trial in LA. We moved to Miami, like, yo, I told all my niggas, I'm like, yo, when Tory's free tonight and they say not guilty, I'm sure that nigga's gonna fly back sometime this week and throw a party at Taboo. And when he does, we will be there. We buying a VIP. I'm sending that nigga a bottle of Hennessy, Taylor Port, something that I can afford in the club. You know, it's crazy because regular $40, $50 bottles in the club, but Hennessy's probably like $500. I can't tell that nigga I'm gonna send him a 1942. That's just a 2-band bottle in the club. 2-band bottle. Quick thing, me and my man was gonna pull up to Taboo a couple weeks ago. They told us Moneybagg Yo owns it now. I swear to God, yo. I looked at my man, I'm like, Moneybagg Yo? I thought Tory Lanez owned this. Yo, the nigga looked at me like, nigga, you know what Tory Lanez is dealing with? You think he's worrying about owning strip clubs in Florida? I'm like, I just thought it would be a source of income. Nah, bro. What? Moneybagg Yo? I love Moneybagg Yo. I ain't even trying to shit on the man. I love Moneybagg Yo. But I ain't even gonna hold you. It didn't even make me want to party no more. It kind of got me a little depressed. I gotta go to Taboo. We gotta go show Moneybagg some love. We're gonna do a vlog over there real soon. But right there, it kind of broke my spirit down. Like, man, no, I thought Tory still ran this. I don't even want to go inside no more, bro. But you guys know what I told you before, what I think happened that night. Kelsey pulled out the hammer. And this is all alleged. This is just me reading everything that happened and reading and watching the court dates. I believe Kelsey brought out the hammer. Tory Lanez saw what happened, ran and grabbed her hand and tried to take the gun away from her hand. If you guys know gun safety, if you got your hand on the trigger and somebody's pulling your hand left and right and left, and you're not smart enough and you're drunk, remember everybody in there was drunk. Tory was drunk, Kelsey was drunk, Megan Thee Stallion was drunk. Shorty's lit, hand on the trigger, homie pulling her hand, the shit goes off. Doesn't hit Meg because we would have known, bro, if she would have got hit. There was no way she would have been thuggish to limp off and be like, oh, it's just glass. If she had a bullet inside her, no way. If you guys know what bullet fragments are, it's just pieces of hot metal when it explodes. Let's say it hits the cement, the bullet shot hit the ground. Bullet fragments went everywhere. They were just at a pool. Shorty had on like a little skirt, Shorty had on like a little small dress or something. If you guys remember, she had her hands up, hopping back away from the car with the blood on the floor. Metal pieces hit the floor, go to the left, go to the right. You're not wearing any sneakers or nothing. You barefoot, or if you have sandals on, that shit's definitely going through your flesh and causing blood, for sure. But I don't believe Tory Lanez aimed the gun at Shorty. I don't believe Tory Lanez told her, hey, dance. Hold on, before this one, she said she saw Tory in the backseat, then saw Tory in the passenger seat hanging out over the window or something, telling her to dance, B-word dance. None of it made sense to me. Nah, when I saw her, I'm like, nah, the devil gotta be a girl. All jokes aside, Lucifer even sounds like a girl's name. Like, that gotta be a girl's name. And gotta have a tank. Cause a nice fat ass gonna definitely make us crash out or do 10 years in prison over smashing. Like, man, free Tory. But Joe Budden and the Joe Budden Podcast explains what they think happened that night. Let's see what they say. Let's see if it aligns to my story. My story has not changed. We just did an episode, I believe yesterday or 2 days ago. His driver, finally, the one that was sober there, speaks about what happened. Jaquan Smith. And Jaquan Smith said exactly what I said a year ago, before the trial even started, of what I thought happened. 2 years ago now. Of what I thought happened, literally is exactly what Jaquan Smith said. He just said he didn't see who pulled the gun. And I don't know if he doesn't want to say Kelsey did it because Kelsey went on the stand and said Tory was innocent. He didn't do nothing and he's not trying to snitch on her, or if he really just didn't see because he said he was holding Meg Thee Stallion away from Kelsey because they were physically fighting, which that was never brought up in trial as well. Let's hope that is brought up during the appeal. Why was no attention brought to Kelsey and Meg fighting? That was never brought up. Also, they said that she cut her foot on glass, and then they said that was a lie, but there was glass on the floor. Where did the glass come from? They never said Tory Lanez shot through a glass. Why was there broken glass on the floor? You could see it from the helicopter view as well. None of that was questioned.
All of them involved have reason to lie. True. Everybody there has reason to lie. So I'm not really going with who do I trust more. I'm just going with nigga thoughts. For real. What is more likely? Tory leaves the studio, goes to Kylie Jenner's house, is having a blast, think he about to get the foursome popping off. Meg gets jailed. We know how they got in the car. What's more likely? That Tory was just so angered in that car that he took Kelsey's gun and shot her? Because there's a few people that, listen, some people know whose gun it was. Listen, that part, I can't shit out.
Jaquan even said he turned around and saw her with the gun. We all knew who brought the gun to the party was Kelsey. Kelsey, why are you at Kylie Jenner's house with a gun? That's the first thing.
We know whose gun that was. So he took her gun and shot her. Why? Why was he so mad? Because that's the scary part. That's back to that whole man versus bear in the wood shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all think a man is just shooting a girl for no reason? Give me the reason. Because the only reason we got was I said that I had more number ones than him.
I shit on his career.
You telling me that the black ego? Yo, it ain't that much. Or what's more believable? Two people that was running around as best friends, new in the music industry. One gets COVID, comes back, finds out her best friend.
And they drunk and high.
Well, that's the other piece of it. And this nigga just was about to get some Kylie Jenner ass. We just left there. We made him leave. Hey, get out the pool. Come on, you come with us. That guy is shooting. No, that guy wants to go back. That guy wants to leave y'all and double back to Kylie Jenner's house.
Even if he drunk and high, and his ego's been bruised, and he's angry. I mean, people do crazy shit. Jails are filled with people that make irrational decisions.
That's true. But you believe that is more likely than the girl situation?
I don't think they necessarily compete in stories. The beef could have started with them going at it. It could have been her gun.
If it starts there, then how does Tory end up in shooting somebody?
Again, male ego get bruised, disrespect, frustration, high, drunk, not all the way sane. Any of these things, I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying all.
I believe he's ill-tempered.
Yeah,
I do believe he's ill-tempered.
I've seen niggas get shot for, and I'm sure y'all have for less than that.
I've never seen a celebrity do it.
That's fair.
I've never seen a celebrity shoot somebody for less. People that have a lot going on. He had a lot going on. One of the hottest artists out now, not as successful as her at the time. But I'm pressed to believe
rappers do time.
I really just don't think that all of that is being taken into account in this heated moment, like you said, that is fueled by drugs and alcohol.
But wait, in the heated moment, why is Tory heated?
I got one number one, and you might do that.
Somebody tell me why Tory Lanez would be heated in that moment. I popped you. I'm the one that want to tell about it.
Well, I can certainly see him being very annoyed. I still think that it wasn't necessarily him intentionally shooting. If he did, in fact, was the person that pulled the trigger, I think it was a
just
scuffle.
Recklessness.
It was a bunch of fucking
recklessness.
Or maybe he shot at the ground and just actually
scuffle and reckless.
You hear what he said? Shot the ground accidentally. That's what I was saying. The ground was shot. I don't think, again, he did it. I think it was him trying to disarm Kelsey. He never had possession fully of that weapon. I do not believe so from the evidence that was presented in front of us during that court trial. He was not guilty. To be guilty in America, it has to be he's 100% evidence points that way. We still to this day have heard both sides of this, and there's no way that we think Tory Lanez is really guilty for what he did that day. Some of you guys might think it because you're a fan of Megan, or you're like, yo, women first. I get it. I love women too. I was raised by a single woman. But I also love humankind. I love mankind. I don't want to see a person spend 10 years for something that they might have not done, or the story's not being fully said. Why is Kelsey and Meg not best friends again? If any of my boys are with me and my girl takes my strap, because I have a strap that I'm always with, and pops me in front of my man, you think my man's is gonna go to court now and be like, yeah, nah, she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. And now me and him is beefing, but we ain't snitching on each other, and we don't want to talk about that. We caught that fade because she might have been slamming both of them. Like, I don't even like theory talking like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't add up, brother. Brother does not add up. Free that nigga now. Vibes Cartel's free. Let's keep it going. Free Tory next, please.
This is still different than he shot me, which has been my beef with Meg this entire time.
Gotcha.
Why would she make it up? Seriously, I mean,
well, first of all, I think it's above her. I don't think she made it up.
Okay.
It's above her. She's a mere pawn in this. This play is greater than her. She didn't make nothing up. I ain't gonna say who I think made it up.
Okay.
But it wasn't her.
Rock Nation. Shout out to Tory Lanez's father. You are the devil. Jay-Z. Rock Nation. I'm telling you, you are the devil. They invited my man to that breakfast, brunch, dinner. He should have never went. Yo, I think that shit might be bad luck. Because my nigga Tax Stone went to that breakfast, lunch, Rockefeller dinner, ended up doing the rest of his life in prison. Tory Lanez went to that shit, ended up doing 10 years in prison. Don't invite me, because I don't even like brunch. I don't like breakfast. I don't like none of that.
Than you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men. And you're still doing it. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Taw and Alex Bart.
They met on Saturday before. They met
with our witness. And then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who did not.
And who set the play to make sure it gets out that way and stays that way.
Yeah. Like, actually, niggas out there know who it is. I ain't saying it on my broadcast. But I know exactly who it is. I know how that gun got there. I know who gun it was. And I thought it was weird that the last time we talked about this shit, Kelsey jumped in my DM talking about, hey, don't talk about this no more. Why? You got immunity. That's odd. It's just odd.
It just doesn't add up. It doesn't all make sense on how they're acting, how they betrayed my man's Tory. Now, do I think Tory Lanez is an innocent man that has never got angry a day in his life? We've seen Tory run up on Dax. That nigga looked terrified. I didn't know if he was doing another skit, rap, music video like he usually be doing now. That nigga looked like his heart and his soul was out his body. He looked terrified. He looked scared. We seen Tory we heard allegedly Tory slapped August Alsina. We've heard a lot of crazy things about Tory Lanez. But do I believe, and this is somebody that I talked to multiple times, do I know him since grade school? I do not. But is this someone that I believe will get mad because a woman said, I got more number ones? I thought she said to him that she got more number ones and he just went insane. Or, yo, you know your best friend over here that Kelsey also said she did it to her in the past with another dude. She did it again, baby. She sent you home with COVID and she was all over my shit. And Tory just looks at both of them while everybody's being lit. Like, yeah, go tell your girl that. Yeah, that's why I've been slamming your best friend and she hasn't told you nothing, all behind your back. Go see how that happens. Or go tell your rapper friend, nigga, I swear to God, I could drop a better freestyle than you. See who shoots you first. See who smacks fire out of you and Shorty first. I just want to know. I literally just want to know. Go find your music friend, your YouTube friend. Nigga, I can make a way better reaction video than you. I got way more number ones than you, nigga, on SoundCloud. Or go tell your girl, I've been smashing you and your sister, nigga. I've been smashing you and your best friend from middle school, yo. Behind your back while you was sick at home with COVID. Who was out there living La Vida Loca. See what you'll get popped over first, high or not. Because it's not like he was high on drugs. It's not even like they were saying he was high on cocaine or nothing crazy. Tory Lanez was on alcohol and cannabis, which he's done every single day. I don't want to speak about the man, but we heard him come back from Dubai saying, oh my God, I missed the bud so much. The nigga had a Leprechaun Delta 8 bud. Come on, this ain't his first blunt that he smoked, trust me. I had 13 joints when I met Tory Lanez. This ain't Tory Lanez's first rodeo, trust me. This ain't Tory Lanez's first shot, trust me. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share your thoughts. Are you singing Megan Thee Stallion Arigato or that Japanese music she's making today because she got shunned out of America because we all know she lied? And if she didn't lie, she's part of the lie. Got to keep it going forward. Shout out to Jay-Z and all that weird stuff that's going over there in Rock Nation. Sad to see, my brother. Sad to see. Dame try to warn us. Dame Dash try to warn us. Subscribe to the channel, comment below. Please share your thoughts about what's going on. You really think deep down inside you, this all makes sense? Like, you really think Tory Lanez is guilty? I get it, there's biased people out there and you don't want to hear it. Nah, he's guilty, he's short. He got bad hairline. She said he's balding and got not a lot of number ones and he's not a mainstream artist. This was the highest Tory Lanez has ever been in his life. He just broke the Instagram record at that time for quarantine radio. If you gonna diss Tory Lanez in his music career, I think that's the least time that it would have hurt his soul. Because he was moving. I was so proud, bro. I was so proud to finally, please, Lord, let a nigga win. Let a young nigga win. I was singing that every time I saw him getting another number one. Every time I saw his albums at least placed in top 10 in hip hop, I was so happy. Now you telling me that same guy right there got mad. Somebody said they got more number ones and risk it all. Threw it all away and told her to dance, B-word dance. And shot her in the big toe. To the channel, comment down below, man. Free Tory till it's backwards. Yo, how we write to the guy? Like, I would love to write Tory Lanez a letter, polls. That sounds kind of crazy. Polls. But how will we be able to write to T Lanez? Anybody know if it's possible? Let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel, man. Until the next one, we out of here. One quick thing that I did want to say before we got out of here, I almost forgot. Joe Budden would know to be lied upon about a woman. Not saying that all women lied on Joe, but we heard Joe sat on a girl's chest before, which Tax Stones talked to him about, and he was bugging out, and Joe's like, yo, I didn't do it. It didn't go that way. We heard a lot of girls say Joe hit them. So that's why when Joe Budden at first was with Maul going crazy on Tory Lanez, when Tory Lanez rapped, it's an everyday struggle. Maul, nigga. When he dropped that bar, I was like, Joe, you should really know how that feels. To be counted out by everybody in the industry, everybody to say that you did something that, you know, is not probably the full story. Not saying you're completely innocent, but it's not the full story. Come on. Like, you know, and it's looking like Joe's feeling it right now. Like, Joe's sharing his exact emotions on how he feels about the subject. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share your thoughts.